Hey guys, I'm EveAnna Manley here at Manley Labs, and today we're going to talk about our big amplifiers, the Manley 250 and 500 watt Neo-Classic Monoblocks. We've been building this basic design for quite a few decades. Actually, the basic circuitry harkens back to David Manley's original designs from the 1980s, basically. But these days, as you can see, we've really upgraded the build quality and the componentry and just the overall neatness and tidiness and strength of these amplifiers over the decades. So let's concentrate on the audio path first. You know, you come in through a 12AT7 and then you've got a paralleled set of driver tubes, 12BH7s these days. And in the 250 watt monoblocks, we're using the EL34s, and in the 500 watt monos, we're using the KT90s as output tubes, and there are 10 of those guys per channel. The output transformer, this big boy, that's a Manley Labs, Manley Iron piece of work there. That's a big output transformer that we make right here in the factory in Chino, California. Very proud of that. That thing sounds monstrous. The power transformer, that's made here in California by MCI Power Transformer Company, who make all of our big linear power transformers. They're big, huge capacitors that make up the B plus bank, and those are mounted on the other side of this board here. And you can see the nice diodes here for rectification. Then they hit the capacitors, and then they feed the high voltages to all the tubes in the chassis. Transformers are pretty darn quiet these days. That's one problem we suffered from back in the 80s and 90s were noisy power transformers, but these days we've pretty much mitigated that with proper design. Hey, the input transformer, that's also made right here at Manley Labs, right upstairs. Forgot to mention that. So yeah, you do have a set of XLR balanced inputs via the input transformer and an RCA input as well. All the amplifiers, these big guys, feature triode and ultra linear switching on the faceplate. We've got a mute switch, and then to power up the amplifier, because there's a large inrush from the cold heaters when you first power them up, we've got a two-stage turn-on situation here with the two switches. So what you do is you turn it on first in a half power mode, and then let everything kind of warm up, and then bring it into full power. And how we're achieving that is with 4 sets of primaries on the power transformer. So we're bringing it up to basically half power to start with, then you go into full power. So that's changing the arrangement of the primaries from series to parallel, and it's a pretty cool trick. So it brings all the voltage rails to half power to bring it up and get everything warmed up, and then you can switch it into full power. As you can see, all the audio coupling caps are made by Multicap. These guys are just pound for pound such a great sounding capacitor. They're hyper reliable, and I really like the sound of these audio caps made by the Multicap company, RelCap, in Utah these days. These are freaking incredible amplifiers, very proven designs, very musical, very powerful, totally made in the USA. I hope you enjoy these and pick up a couple. We're building a few right now.